Hey. Slightly different angle. We have switched couches because of the light. So you're going to see Doggo on her side. This is a timeless reading for Capricorn. Already finished up the air signs, working on the earth signs. These 2 weeks are a little busy for me, so we're just going to do these when we can, but they're going to be a little longer. Yeah, because there'll be more space in between uploads, and, you know, why not? I've been flushing. I've been shuffling these for a minute because the last 2 readings, there's a lot of similar cards. And that very rarely happens, but still, I'm going to be particular about the shuffle. I shuffled them separate into stacks, and now I'm shuffling them even more so you can see. So if they come out again, it's certainly a collective energy. Because it crossed from the... What did I do last? Aqua to the Taurus. It's a lot of explanation. Unnecessary. I'm going to do a Celtic cross with the 2 original Kim Krantz decks, Wild Unknown, Tarot and Oracle. An Animal Oracle. What crosses? Headspace. Root of the matter. Recent past. Near future. How you see yourself, which I already see. I grabbed at least 3. Oh, and I grabbed 2 for each placement so that they can be mixed up a little bit, because it's a little more depth, and we don't have to go back in and clarify everything. It tends to flush it out right here. Flush. What's with flush? That is strange. That's very strange. Okay, sorry. Use how you see yourself. How others see you. Hopes and fears. With an outcome. An overall energy of the Son of Wands. Oh, wow. Okay. Fire energy. Oh. Before the whole screen was washed out because of the sun, and now it's not quite bright enough, but there we are. Little snake guy with his wand. That did not... Sure, why not? There would be Capricorn energy, right? I have a lot of Capricorn in my chart, so the whole devilish energy is not lost on me. It's not supposed to be negative, per se. Okay. Why? Oh no. That is so interesting. So interesting. Wait, I don't want to look... That is so strange. Oh my goodness. A chunk of this is upside down, which is weird. Okay, now I need to see. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. Because I do not put reversals in here, so if they're in here, I must have shuffled. I must have, like, inverted the 2. When I put them back together, maybe one was the other way around. That is interesting. So I don't recall ever having done that. And I've had these decks, man, for a couple years now, actually. At least. Anyways, okay. You. Father of Wands. And the Fool. In reverse. What? You are... The overall energy is the Son of Wands, which is a character of action, but not feeling brave enough to take a leap. You're still in this Knight energy. Let's see what that's about. Crosses you. The Panther and the Owl. That's what crosses you. There's certainly a quiet wisdom about the owl, but then there's ooh, I don't know if you're listening or actually watching visually, but this panther does not look happy. In some decks, panther is feminine energy. This one could certainly go either way. Very upset. I can't yet say if that's internal or like within you, if that's somebody else who crosses you. So I don't know yet if this is your perception, or if it's someone external to you. Some of these just takes a minute for them to come together. Okay, most certainly. Headspace. Shark and lizard. It's gonna be an interesting time for you, it seems. Sorry about this angle. That sun was like you couldn't see anything, and I couldn't see the screen either, so I wouldn't even be able to tell. And this one, you get the view of the puppy, unless I'm taking up too much space for her. Sorry, lizard and the shark. Headspace. One is following the other. I mean, a shark would never follow a lizard on land, but someone stays relatively hidden, or some aspect of self that's relatively hidden. It's very, very cuddly today. And there's somebody that's not at all. Someone that's like way out there. And are they oblivious to the other? Not necessarily. And again, these could be two aspects of yourself. Some aspect of yourself sneaking up on your external persona. That just came through. Sorry, I need coffee. Root of the matter. There's at least 3 here. Let us see. No! No! I hate this. This is very Capricorn indeed. Okay, so beginning with the Three of Swords, the Hierophant, and then the Devil. Ooh. Whoa, buddy. Talk about not feeling ready for a leap. Something is not fun here at all. And this is the root of the matter. So this is like, this is how it is. Either a heartbreak within or some straight betrayal. Swords are mental, but we, for whatever reason, it tends to be seen as a heartbreak thing. Oftentimes this card actually has, is a heart being stabbed by those 3 swords. This isn't, but the blood seems personal, feels personal. And then there's the Hierophant with the lightning. Sometimes the Hierophant gives me a like mini tower energy. I don't know why. It's probably the lightning. And then there is the Devil, Capricorn energy, which is your energy. And it is heading away from the situation. So it could just be you. Leaving something hurtful. Potentially something traditional. Or something you're contractually obligated to. The Hierophant can be a lot of different things. It could be social norms. Sometimes these things just hit because the other one, an aspect of your outward persona, a different aspect of you might be coming through. Walking forward as yourself, which could be seen as problematic. And certainly the Devil wasn't always, is not always perceived as, like, inherently evil. Sometimes it's just seen as, doing something challenging. What's like, not the status quo, but like the Hierophant energy, challenging the institutions that are more mainstream. Would you be challenging it because something was not working for you personally? Recent past. Now, it's funny. No. I didn't get these together. I got these both in the Taurus read, but they weren't together. And they weren't upside down. So, dragon and the mouse, both upside down. In the past. Interesting. Something was making you feel neither powerful or weak or scared. That sounds like it's feeling like a numbness. Something in the past is making you feel numb. Sorry, as far as like, that's not what these cards mean necessarily. It's just like I pull the way they feel together with everything else, but in reverse. Like, you don't feel like a dragon, but you don't feel like a mouse either. Something very humdrum about this energy in the recent past. Oh, babe. Oh, she saw a bug, or if I hit the light funny. Okay. Near future. Good. Great. This is good. This is what we want to see. Okay. So, if you were in a frenzied energy, why would you be frenzied if you were? If something was stressing you out, it's interesting. Because I was talking about how maybe you felt numb. Or maybe that lack of feeling was a heartbreak in itself. Fire energy, the fire ant. Something about the fire ant I'm not entirely understanding yet. That's okay, that happened in these readings. But as far as the zebra is concerned, it would seem you've collected whatever scattered energy is here, and you're moving forward. That's fire energy. Which is interesting, because you have the Son of Wands. It's the Father of Wands in reverse. Your future. So you are heading towards this, but you're not there yet. Maybe it'll give us guidance on how to get there. Or we can pull some. How you see yourself. 4 cards. And they're all amazing. I love this, because this is how you feel yourself. So, this isn't necessarily where you are yet, but part of manifestation is the feeling of it. Okay, so start here. These are similar colors too, if you can even catch them. Oh, the sun. Bittersweet. Okay, we'll start with these. We've got the 4 of Wands and the Magician. Great energy, stability, celebration, sometimes marriage or just freedom in general. And then the Magician. So you see yourself as someone very capable, which I'm looking back at the Father of Wands. So there's something that wasn't perceived as capable, or you were not capable at one point. Maybe you're shifting into an energy where you do feel capable. It just took you a minute to get your stability. It's interesting. Okay, so, and then, we've got the Star and the Daughter of Cups. So that would be the Page of Cups. So Making it happen. Star could be healing, wish fulfillment, Aquarius energy. And with the cup, heading page. This is a lot. This is a lot for one placement, so I'm like trying to like figure out, okay, this is how you feel. This is how you see yourself. Stable and capable. Heading towards either healing or fulfillment in some way. Some kind of beautiful energy. There's some aspect of your life. Could be emotional because of the cups, certainly, but could be anything. Some new, it's a new endeavor. This is page energy. But it's definitely in the right direction. Definitely the right direction. It's definitely a strange contrast to the Devil card. Even the Zebra. You're already this in some area of your life. There's something else that's that you're heading towards. It's almost adorable. I hate to say that. It's like, these are kind of adorable. Like a page heading towards a star. It's kind of like wish upon a star energy. Like, it's so cute. I'm so sorry. Okay. How others see you. Okay, I get it. I think, you know. The Cobra and the Earthworm in reverse. How other people see you. There are two cards. I think one's in... They're both in Spirit Animal Oracle. The Sea Serpent and the Earthworm. Both remind me of cycles, which... I wanted to say could be good or bad, but sometimes if you're repeating cycles, it means you're not quite getting the lesson, so... Bad, no, but could make you feel some kind of way, for sure. So, but people are seeing you as somebody no longer going head first into the same old cycles. I think that's great. Whatever this... Okay, so wherever this you've had this fire energy is already with you. You've gotten those lessons. You've already had those lessons. So you don't need to jump. You don't need to... Wow, okay. So, okay, these in reverse. Father of Wands and the Fool. You've made it to in certain areas that required that fiery energy. You already made it there. So you don't need to be the Fool anymore. You're not the Fool. It's so funny. It's very similar energies. Those are the exact same. Well, not entirely. But... Two snakes? Two cobras? I mean, the Earthworm's different. This would be the start of a cycle. Sorry, people. It's the first time I'm seeing these cards too together in this way. Yeah, no longer going head first in two fiery cycles and just cycles. That's good. I also like this because this is the knight instead of the page, but if you are, like, this is the page energy, you are deciding that it's okay to, like, go more tentatively into new endeavors. Oh, okay. You're not sitting in the Father of Wands. You're willing to be a student, which is going to be most beneficial for your growth. Alright, hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. Interesting. Turtle and the Empress in reverse. I see Turtle as super easygoing. Just like, that's a hope, for sure. And a fear is that... Ooh. This Empress, it could be internal, could be an energy that you were hoping to sit in, or it could be an external individual. I'm getting a few different things, so give me 1 second here to formulate. So if you take it too easy, will you not achieve this Empress energy? Or if you take an easier route, you could lose an external Empress energy? I will say, this is perception, this is hopes and fears. These are just things in your head, so these aren't outcomes yet. But whatever's meant for you is for you. Things might take a little longer. Which is okay if you're in student energy, especially when it comes to emotions. But also, if you're building your own empire, rest is needed. Some rest is needed. This individual has not stopped. But they're not always... Oh. It keeps popping up for me personally. Don't push the river. You can't push the river. I think, at least sea turtles, they're calculated, they get on certain, I don't even know what they're called. They're currents within the ocean, I believe, that pull them towards their destination at a faster rate than they could go on their own. I know there's like a term for that phenomena in the ocean, but I don't know what it is. Anyway, that's wildly convoluted, forgive me. Okay, outcome. Interesting. Okay. Outcome. It's an interesting energy, to be sure. It is the Rabbit and the Scorpion in reverse. So, very similar to... Where was it? The Dragon and the Mouse. But these are in the recent past. But the outcome here is similar somewhat. But how do I even articulate this? Again, no longer sitting in, not in fear. I'll tell you what I got when I first looked at these, without the context of that. Which I probably should have said first, but you're not afraid of your own vulnerability. You're no longer letting your own vulnerability get the best of you. Nor are you how do I word this? Allowing yourself to be the type of person that stings people when you're either triggered or upset or not as further in your own goals as you'd like to be. You're somewhere in the middle. Son of Wands. You're somewhere in the middle. Not sitting in the ego of the Father of Wands. Not afraid. And not... I heard mildly belligerent, but I don't think the Scorpion, like a Scorpio energy, isn't necessarily that far. I know the shadow of some can be, but Scorpio is more quiet about that energy than belligerent would be. What do I want to... I don't know why I'm adjusting. This is kind of a long one, guys. Alright, we'll take an astral code. I want to say, for Libra, I just pulled out more tarot. But as I'm getting into these, it seems like we need a different kind of focus. Because that brings in like a whole nother story. And that would be only be if I had something very specific on here to explain. I mean, the outcome of not being afraid of your own vulnerability or your own shadow. It looks like it looks funny, but I think it's like the outcome is you're gonna be very balanced. You're gonna be very balanced. Not letting your ego run the show, but you're still in fire energy. You're in night energy. That's a great place to be. It's still in the realm of student. I mean, perhaps you'd like to be in the energy of a king. Oh no, Father is the king. No. I think the knight is perfect. Especially since there's something here at the bottom about, well, two things. About not jumping into cycles head first. So you want to take things a little more slowly. Which would be a very earthy energy. Like the Knight of Pentacles. Which you don't have the Knight of Pentacles here. Because it moves slow. So it's actually not like you're moving slow. But you're in a student energy. This is a lot of explanation. Sorry. I feel like I didn't talk as much during the reading. Yeah. All for a reason. Someone, including myself, needed that clarity. Let's just go with one, I think. Juno. Partnership. Review. What a turn. Partnership. What is this little rock? Does anyone know what that little rock is at the top? That is very interesting. I'm gonna read this one. I haven't read any other ones, but I feel like I've seen this before, but I've never read it, I don't think. And it's eluding me how it connects, but we'll see. Partnership. The asteroid Juno points out how you may have been trained to choose between love and work and offers clues on how to balance them instead. This asteroid was named after the daughter of Saturn, wife of Jupiter, mother of Mars. She is the queen, the organizer of society, and she rules the roost. Juno and Jupiter modeled an uneasy but equal partnership that took a lot of work and had great rewards. Action. In work and love, Juno wants you to trust that you can hold steady on your life's path and develop equal partnerships. So get in there and wrestle to make the relationship work. Research healthy relationship skills and study negotiation and meditation techniques. Practice respect, communication, love, and conflict resolution between the various facets of your own personality. That came up in the beginning. Oh my god. I'm always so shocked. Like Juno and Jupiter, strive to become two whole, empowered souls who can express their individual potential, work around each other's foibles, and find balance. Be responsible for your own connection to the creative source, spirit, and your emotions. Don't ask another to carry your heart for you, as it makes it hard to accept their unique path. Live out your ambition through your own work rather than through your mate, children, employees, or coworkers. If you do so, you can encourage others' growth and exploration along with your own, so create the foundations of great relationships and sense of community. If you don't, you can devolve into jealousy and create monsters. If you want to be in a partnership but are not, examine any belief or training that said that you have to give up what matters to you in order to partner up. If it's your choice to work alone, accept it. If not, expand that view and invite fresh perspectives. Challenge. If you live out your ambition through your mate or work partner instead of through your own efforts, the situation can devolve into jealousy, manipulation, or disempowering micromanaging. True partnership is a spiritual path. Its sacred acts are a practice of healthy relationship skills. These skills begin within. I'm so glad I read that. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I hit for anybody else, certainly, but half hour. Goodness. It's fine. I just didn't expect it. This is a challenge for me this time. A little bit of a brain bender. But thanks, guys. I'll see you again.